concerted effort to spread it out?
I mean, we've been working hard, trying to just continue to get more continuity and get better each week with the passing game. We know we're going to have to throw the ball at times to win football games in our league. We're going to have to be balanced and be able to take what defenses give us. Defenses these days are too good. They're going to take something away. They're going to try to make you either run it or throw it, one or the other. And we've had 2 good games running the football, so no surprise that Mississippi State was trying to load up, stop the run. And we were able to make some plays in the passing game, which I think was big.
That final drive when you're getting the ball, 2 minutes left and 80-some-odd yards to go. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking like I believe our kids were. In that time, you're in the moment. You don't really think about any other thing than, we got to find a way to go score. And, that's something that we told our guys before the game that, it's going to be a typical SEC game. It's probably going to come down to the very end. And the bottom line is, going in your mind that we're going to find a way to win. And if you go in with that frame of mind, I think there's a lot of power in that. And I never once, we started out well. I wish we'd have scored more touchdowns in those first 3 drives. But we started out well again, and then we hit something with that second quarter right now, a little bit of a lull. And, in the third quarter, it was choppy here and there. We had a few turnovers. And, you could sense that there was a little bit of frustration from the guys because we knew we could move the football, but we weren't really seeing the results. And our defense, man, they made a bunch of big stops. And, it was almost like it was just we were due. But our guys, to their credit, right before we went out there, they said, guys, we're going to find a way to win. We said it before we got into the game. And, that's something that when we made Nick the starter, that's something he had done very well, was a 2-minute drive. And I was really proud of him and our whole offense and the way they performed in that drive. I mean, we had even, a freshman, Marcus Davis, make some catches. We had it spread the ball around, and, guys just made plays.
How valuable is CJ, a guy that can play like a tight end and then can also jump out there and be like a wide receiver?
He's real valuable. We use CJ in a bunch of roles. A lot of guys would get frustrated going, man, am I this, am I that? Sometimes he may not play 50 plays a game, but the ones he plays are always big. And it makes it tough on a defense, too, when they don't know, is he going to be a wideout? Is he going to be a tight end? Is he going to be a H-back? Is he going to be a slot? I mean, and it makes it hard for him to key in on him. And there's certain things we think he does really well, and some things he does because that's the way we need him to do it right now with the personnel we have. And, he made some really big plays, really good catches on third down the other night. He made a really good catch across the middle early in the game. And then, of course, when we got down there close, that was a play we'd repped a lot with him and with Nick, so we felt confident in it, and he made the play.
When did you guys kind of decide that we're going to use Kyle here a little bit as the Wildcat, sort of what he was doing his freshman season here? And how did he take the news? I'm sure he was
early last week, we just decided on a couple plays, kind of like we did with Jonathan the week before. Hey, let's get him involved a little bit. I don't see that anything's really changed overall, other than we just felt like there was a couple plays that maybe he had done in the past that he'd be good at. And so we kind of got him involved just a little bit.
Can you talk a little more about Marcus Davis, just the impact he made on that last drive? It seemed like him and Nick felt comfortable with each other.
Yeah. And in a 2-minute drill, you got probably your handful of plays that as an offense going in, you're going to call. These are 2-minute type calls, and guys feel confident in them. You've repped them a lot before, so you call them. And really, a lot of who gets the ball is dictated on the defense. And it just so happens that, we hit a couple balls down the field, but we were able to hit Marcus on a couple short ones and get one down the field. And I was really proud of him for a freshman. He came in, he made a lot of big catches, and he was smart. He caught it, got out of bounds, or he caught it and got the first down. Like I said, he responded the same way really the whole offense did. Like, hey, this is just another drive. The moment's not too big for us. And, hey, the bottom line is we found a way to win, and we did it pretty dramatically. You'd like to not have to do that. We felt like we left some points out there well before then. But, I think our team can really grow and gain a lot of confidence from the way we were able to accomplish that victory.
What do you see watching videos I guess yesterday or today, on Nick, the first essentially 3 quarters, and then essentially that last drive? Because it did seem to be a little bit of a different Nick that last drive compared to what we were seeing with the fumbles and the interceptions and his read decision making.
Yeah, well, I mean, he threw the one interception wasn't good. I don't count a Hail Mary, guys. You're throwing the ball up. I mean, ain't nobody's going to count that. But, he had the one interception. We had the fumbled exchange, and then I know Trey had the fumble. That, the one thing that we can't do is be sloppy. And really, that's probably the thing I'm most disappointed. We cleaned the penalties up last game, but we're still real too sloppy with the football. So that's got to happen and got to be fixed immediately. But, really, people only notice the things that stand out, like the ball that got tipped up in the air and picked, or missing the deep ball for a touchdown or something like that. But really, he made a lot of good plays too. I thought he played better this game than he did the first 2 games overall. But there were some ups and downs, like always. But I do think just the bottom line is, he's confident in himself and his teammates are confident in him that, hey, when the game was on the line, they just looked at each other. He told the defense before that last drive, said, hey, guys, get us the ball back. We'll go score. And, Reese and everybody on the offense was rallying around the same thought. And they didn't blink, man. They just went and got the job done.